morning and welcome to a chilly Luton Airport. Hoping for a busy one. First we have a little Bizz Jet going out and a Wizzair has already pushed back. Hopefully we're going to have 2 hours of action-packed aviation for you. There's about 60 aircraft arriving and departing in total this morning. If you have joined us, morning Darren, morning you early birds, morning Mark. First Bizz Jet for you is, I think that's Delta Echo Foxtrot India Tango. Morning Mark. Morning Duncan. How you going, my friend? It's freezing out here. Hi Tarara. It's absolutely freezing out here. Good morning Janet. I didn't realise how cold it actually was. It's freezing. So by the looks of it, he's going to go straight out. Good morning Mark. The local time here is 7 AM in the morning. We have one on approach. Good morning Des. And we have Ryanair that's taxiing out and one inbound. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Very cold. There goes your first departure this morning, and we'll pan around to your Ryanair as he awaits. Thank you much straight away for the stars, Tiora. Appreciate it. And as we wait for the aircraft to come inbound, I'm not too sure what the Ryanair's going to do. I know he's going to go for a straight out. He might take a chance. Obviously this is all synchronised. There's one runway here at Luton. So the controllers are fully aware aircraft will be inbound as these depart. There's a timely process here. So we have about 60 aircraft in and out this morning. We're on YouTube and on Facebook, plus we're on Twitch. If you just joined us on Twitch, good morning. And Cara, hope you have a hot flask of drink. And I've got a can of Coke. I didn't think it was going to be this cold this morning. And Mark Adams, a few more aircraft around here now. Yes, a lot busier, which is good. First Ryanair departure. We've got another. Yeah, the inbound is a Bizz Jet inbound. So the 60 aircraft in 2 hours. That does not include your Bizz Jets. So we have loads of Bizz Jets as well, we hope. Hi Adam and hi Mark. As the light gets better, I'll be changing the settings to make it better for us. I still can't believe how cold it is. Winter is definitely upon us. Runway 07 and 25 here. We're on 25 today here at, no, it's not Bizz Jet, I got that wrong. That's not a Bizz Jet. That's bigger than a Bizz Jet. That's another Ryanair. Good morning, Jean, JJ. My son flew from there last Monday to Poland. Probably on a Wizzair, I'd have thought. There's plenty of here. And you early birds, good morning, you all. And Mark, I think your viewing spot, I stood watching Court Line down there. God, now you're going back a few years. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube this morning. So yes, we're hoping for a very busy morning this morning here at London Luton. And Shirley will be joining us very shortly as a moderator on Facebook. And we have Vicky on YouTube. Morning, Martin. The smell of AV fuel smells gorgeous this morning. Morning, Mike. That's very quick. Look at that. Very nice. Here at Luton, they mainly have Wizzairs, Ryanair and EasyJet. And then followed by all your Bizz Jets. So as you can see there, lots more aircraft on the ground. Lots more aircraft. And Wizzair taxiing out. And Colleen, I wish I wasn't at work for 2 hours. And hi Lenka. And morning Lara. God, that's freezing. Oh, it's freezing out here, guys. Can't believe how cold it is. We have 2 on inbound now. And if you're on YouTube, good morning to you. Martin's stuck inside. Martin works at Luton. So good morning, Martin. So I hope you guys are counting. Fantastic busy morning Time Bandit on YouTube, and morning Stuart Jenkins, morning Dave, and as the morning progresses we'll change the settings. And if you are new to us, please do subscribe, please do share, please get us out there. Good morning Darren Bell and Stuart Jenkins. And morning Ian Pomfrey from Lincoln. Is it cold up that way? It normally gets a lot colder up there than it's down here. But today it is bitter this morning. I was here this morning setting up at 6. Couldn't see a thing. Couldn't see a thing. Good morning, Ash Watts from Woodford. My 2-year-old plane obsessed daughter Brooke loves watching the planes. No influence on my part whatsoever, with a lovely smile. Good morning from Christopher Tane. It's noon in Melbourne, Australia. So who's counting how many aircraft? Should be 60 from 7 till about 9. Pan around to the next departure. Good morning, Lim Ian, and John Fitcham. And Lim Ian from Singapore. Thank you for joining us. And Darren can't wait for movements to pick up at Bristol and Birmingham. Yeah, too big a gaps there still at the moment. Luton is exactly the same, funny enough. Luton dies down in the daytime, but it's fantastic in first thing in the mornings and in the afternoons, evening times. Mark James, definitely get airborne quicker than the BAC 111s, yes. And there is a bit of crosswind. It's coming from the north-west, I do believe, winds this morning. And Rusty White, morning from Stopsley. That's not far from here. I feel like a bit of AV fuel first thing in the morning. Isn't it gorgeous, huh? Nice bit of vapour. Vortex off the wings there. And as it departs, we shall pan around for the next arrival. And Rusty White was here yesterday afternoon. I'll leave it like that for 2 seconds while one comes in. Morning, Cody. And hi, Julie, my adopted sis. And in a second, we'll change the settings. Martin, thanks for that. We have 3 Wizz Airs on the bounce. Yeah, I can see the other one inbound. And I'll leave that there for a second while he, I can say good morning to Cody and thanks for the stars. Morning, Caroline. AV Vapor is great out plane. Not so much on the M5. Oh, that's not good. I know you had a sinkhole on the M25, not M25, the M5 a couple of days ago. Hope that wasn't too disruptive for you down there. I know the M5 is one of the major corridors down to the West Country, as we call it. So while we wait, we're just going to, there you go, just uphill a little bit for you. And cheers, Jude. Have a good day, my lovely. Sam, Farrow, good morning sir, landed at Luton from Amsterdam on Easy 2158 on Saturday. Another place I'm going to be visiting in the very near future, Amsterdam. Last time I was there, I took little Abby with me and she wanted to go in the red light district. Trust it to be little Abby that wants to do that. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, YouTube and on Twitch. Twitch is a new thing to us. Well, say new thing to us, it's a new thing to me. Good morning, Alan. Another Ryanair, as you can see, taxiing out. And we have another arrival. So here at Luton, it's also one of the busiest Bizz Jet hubs that I'm aware of. I know you've got Farnborough as well, but I do believe this is one of the busiest ones in the UK. And Liam, Ian, I'll go. Okay, mate, got to go for lunch now. Have a good day. Thanks so much. You have a good day. Morning, Jane. Morning to all you early risers heading off to work or haven't been to sleep yet. Look at the absolutely gorgeous sky at the back there. Like I said, there should be about 60 arriving and departing aircraft this morning. A Green, good morning everyone. Here's some virtual coffee, looks awfully cold. Yes, it is. It's not just awfully cold, it's freezing out here. I didn't realise how cold it was going to be. Should have worn some gloves. Hi Harry. Unfortunately I won't be here for the Chewy. I'll be in warmer climates by then. I'll be indoors. I'll be here till just after 9. If you are watching us, please do like us, please do share us, follow us and everything else. Don't forget, this is absolutely free of charge. There's no cost to this. All we ask is if you have available, please do pass it around, please do share. We absolutely appreciate you doing that for us. So we had an interesting week last week. We wasn't able to stream. We were busy at Helitech Expo 2021. Me and a few of the photographers went down to London XL and we're working with Heli Expo. And Ash, that beautiful sky would make for some great photography. It certainly would. Here at Luton, it's great here for sunsets and sunsets and sunrises. I had to spit it out then. So if you're on YouTube, say hello to Vicky. A nice vortex off, vapour off the wings. And if you're on Facebook, say hello to Shirley. And if you're on Twitch, we have Lee. Lee's on Twitch for us this morning. So he's at the hold there. So he must be waiting for another aircraft to taxi out. And while we wait, just put it there. And A Green. In that case, you might want to go for something stronger. God, my hands are bitter. Morning, Donna. and Andy Cokes. Wow, nice and early morning. We'll pan around to the next arriving aircraft. So any of you guys keeping count at all? Anyone at all? We've got 60 on the list. And we're changing the colour again for the sky for you. What we'll do, we'll just pan around and leave it there for a couple of seconds on him. And I do believe he is waiting for an aircraft to push back. And I do apologise, I made it a little bit too dark for you. Brought it back for you. And good morning, Mark from New Zealand. Yeah, Luton is very good for spotting, definitely. Now I do believe we will have now 2 Wizz Airs at the hold. Nope, he's nipped in front. Smell the rubber as they've touched down earlier on. Andy Coast greased that. So at the moment we don't have any more arriving, but we do have these 2 taxiing back in, and then we have the EasyJet that he was waiting for him to taxi in. He's now going to be departing. So while he's taxiing down, I'll just leave it there for a few seconds. Saying hi to Mark. Good evening from New Zealand. And hi Gary from cold East Yorkshire. Yeah, it's cold out there today. I can feel my hands with the bones. It's stiffening up, it's that cold. But there's a bit of a dip just in front of me. What I'll do is if you've only just joined me and you don't know about Luton, here's a engine test bed, then you've got all your Bizz Jets in the background, and that's where the aircraft go into a bit of a dip there, and then they come back up the little incline, and then they get ready for their departure just here. Morning to you all, thanks for joining us cold Luton Airport. I didn't realise, well, I didn't remember how cold 5 degrees was. That's the predicted temperature here this morning. Like I said, we've got about 60 departures and arriving this morning. That doesn't include your Bizz Jets. There was a bit of a strong wind this morning. It's died down a bit. We'll follow him for a few seconds. You can see the bit of a crosswind there. If they bank to the left, they're going off to Europe, and then they head over the M1, and then they go over Hemel Hempstead, that direction, and if they go straight on, they head out towards Oxfordshire, RAF Benson, and then they end up heading up towards Scotland, Manchester, those kind of directions. We do have a Bizz Jet taxiing out. The wind is just picking up again. Oh. Morning, Terry. Terry is on our YouTube channel. Oscar Echo Hotel November Lima. I remember the Court Line Tri-Stars. Blimey. That's from the Time Bandit. And Rusty White. Beautiful shot Saturday of Whiz. Back over the cloudy, foggy apron. Yeah, it was pretty foggy up here yesterday, and I was hoping that it wasn't going to be foggy this morning. Just prayed that it wasn't. So here he's going for a backtrack. Being a singular runway at Luton, they do a thing called backtrack, which is they taxi down to the end of the runway, turn around, and then get ready for departure. We are going to just leave it there for a few seconds while he ends up to the end. We've got an EasyJet now just pushed back and start up. Good morning to Phil. Very good morning. Hope all is well. Chilly morning from Warwick. It's chilly. And we got lots of stuff from Luton above us here. We're under the Devonshire corridor. We get mostly military. Yes, Devonshire corridor. We've got the Lichfield, Daventry, Westcott corridors near here. Which are used by military aircraft to go to different parts of the UK. Banks off to the left, and we'll pan around back to your EasyJet, which will start taxiing out very shortly. And Darren, up like a rocket. Yep, indeed. You can hear some more starting up. Court Line Tri-Stars from Rusty before the time. But remember Monarch and Britannia 73, 75, 76. Yeah. Remember the old EasyJet parking area. You'll be able to sit up there by the cafe. I do believe there was a cafe and you'd be able to sit there. And Abs is on. Hi Abs, good morning. Little Abby. Hope you have a good day at school. Have you had your breakfast yet, mate? times. Oh, currently 2 B1s over out of Fairford, so they have departed. There was a bit of rumour they were going to go first thing this morning, but they're off down to Germany today. And Andy Cokes, I live not far from Lakenheath. They aren't up yet, or a bit early for those boys. But 4 did go up yesterday for the fly past at Spurs. But that was a shock to the system seeing 4 of those go up on a Sunday. She hasn't had breakfast yet. And if you're on Facebook, don't forget we've got YouTube, and the quality on YouTube is better due to Facebook squash it down a bit. Bring back summer. I miss summer. It's freezing here. Note to self, bring gloves. And we have an inbound one now, so we'll pan around slowly to the inbound. But while we're doing that, we'll slowly go around to the Bizz Jet area, so you can see them all parked up over there. More panning around. We've got another one being towed at the back there. And then what we'll do, we'll slowly go around to the one inbound now for you. Ankara. Oh, we'd love to fly into Gran Canaria for 2 weeks in the sun. Cool. You and me both, huh? You and me both. 27, 28 degrees right now. That or 5 degrees. I think I know which one I'd be picking. We have another EasyJet taxi now. And while we do that, we are going to change the settings a little bit. I remember leaving Luton to RAF Woodrown on Britannia 737, 1979. God, I'm not going to make you feel old, but I was only 4. Hi Joseph and George. Good morning. Just had 2 B1s fly over Banbury, heading your way, I think. What, Luton? I can see that now. Touch and go with Luton. That'd be absolutely awesome, wouldn't it, eh? Could you imagine that? I'll keep an eye up in the sky to see if we can see them. That'd be awesome. So we do have 3 taxis down for departure. There's your one. There's your next one. And then we have a Bizz Jet behind it as well. And then we have another Wizzair that just started pushback. George. They woke me up. Don't forget we're on Twitch as well, and on Facebook and YouTube. We also have a LinkedIn channel, TikTok for the dancing, and we do have Shirley on Facebook, we have Vicky on YouTube, and we have Lightweight Lee on Twitch. We do have an inbound aircraft, and then looking at this, we have a nice few minutes of departing aircraft. Could be a busy spell coming up, guys. We have 4 EasyJets and a Bizz Jet getting ready for departure. We'll do a pad around to the arriving aircraft now. And again, I appreciate you guys joining me for the early bird stream this morning. Really is appreciated. And we couldn't bring a stream to you last week. We were busy at the Helitech Expo working with them guys. You've probably seen on our Facebook page some of our work from the photographers. Ian, yes, this is London Luton. And Abby, if you have TikTok, then you need to use your username. All I know is Aviation Action, I think, Abs. I'm not too sure. I don't do TikTok. Feel temperature is 8 degrees, 15 all day. Yes, it's going to be about 17 degrees here, but it feels about -6 at the moment up here. Abby, you got more followers than me. I'm a better dancer, simple as that, and I pout my lips now and again. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, say hello to Shirley on Facebook and Vicky on YouTube. They won't bite, I promise you. They will be gentle with you. But we will be bringing you streams on a regular basis now, as often as we can, including our military streams. We do Coningsby, Lake and Heath, Mildenhall, RAF Valley. Good morning, Ben, over on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, say good morning to Lightweight Lee. This aircraft was rolling, you could probably see all the aircraft behind it getting ready for departure. I was saying earlier, they bank off to the left, they are off to Europe. If they bank off to the right, they are going off to Scotland and up north, and if they go straight on, they're heading also to up north and Manchester, Birmingham, and places like that. Ben, how are we all doing today? We are doing fantastic, apart from being absolutely freezing. This is a nice lineup. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 aircraft ready for departure. As I was saying earlier on, there are supposed to be 60 aircraft arriving and departing this morning. That doesn't include your Bizz Jets. Banking off to the left. Now we do have the Bizz Jet that's backtracking. Good morning, Joseph. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Blue EXE. Good morning. So he's at the hold. And we'll pull around to the Bizz Jet, who's at the end of the runway, getting ready for departure. And he's rolling. American registration aircraft there. As you can see, crosswind. We'll pan around to the next one, which will be an EasyJet. Ready for a straight out departure. Yeah, I need some gloves. I'll bring me gloves next time. Morning, Andy. And morning, Sparky. Yeah, note to self, gloves are needed. And again, I really do appreciate you guys joining me for the early bird session this morning. Really is appreciated. fantastic to see Luton busy again after all the restrictions we've had. Pan around to the next one. We have an arriving aircraft. And what we do, we'll wait for the arrival. We'll leave it on this one for now. And Ash didn't realise Luton was so busy. Yep, it's busy first thing in the morning. Then it has a bit of a lull during the day, not so busy, and then picks up again in the evening. Blue EXE, sorry. Whereabouts are you? Tell us where you are if it's night time. Pan around to the arriving aircraft now. Yeah, he definitely wants to stop. And around to the next one. Texas Ellis. Wow, thanks for joining us. We have some of your boys from Dias Air Force Base here. We have 4 B1s here at the moment at RAF Airford on deployment. 2 have already gone up this morning, headed off to Germany. So the EasyJet is now backtracking himself. It's an American registration Bizz Jet. Morning Ben from sunny Bedfordshire. Private jet just turning onto finals with Wizzair 320 behind. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciated. Blue EXE, no problem. I love this channel. Thank you very much. And Rusty White with White Airbus is owned by Titan Airways. It is off to Morocco. Wow. There you go. Thanks for that, Rusty White. EasyJet inbound from Edinburgh, about flight over me at 7,000. Morning, Danny. On Fallon approach. EasyJet is now at the end of the runway, ready for departure. And he's rolling. Please do share and please like us, please follow us. Pan around for the arriving Bizz Jet. It's freezing. Oh. Morning, Dave. Torquay question, is Luton still looking to kick out all Bizz Jets? By the looks of it, I wouldn't say so. Very busy here with Bizz Jets, but you never know. Airports change their minds But I know Luton's been one of the busiest ones I've known for years. So I'd be very surprised if they do. I would have thought with the pandemic it would have probably been the Bizz Jets that would have kept the airport alive, airport going. And it's certainly busy this morning for Bizz Jets. Now we're getting ready for departure. American registration, this one. Good morning, Caroline. Bill Utah. Nice Falcon jet. Shane from Mississippi. Still very busy. As you can see here, Ryanair taxiing out, followed by Bizz Jet, followed by Bizz Jet, followed by Wizz, Titan, and then we have an arrival. So we'll leave that just there for a second. While I think of ways of warming my hands up. There is a 787 flight radar. Unfortunately, I won't be here then. 787 arriving at Luton. Wow, you do get some rare catches here, which is quite nice. 787 would be nice here. To the next one. As I was saying earlier, 60 aircraft arrive and depart between 7 and 9 o'clock. That doesn't include your Bizz Jets. Morning, Lizzie. Scott Cod with 4. Morning all. I love Luton Airport. Before pandemic, used to fly out a few times a year. Do you live stream from Luton much? Now Luton is getting busier. We'll be live streaming. This is my local airport. We'll be live streaming here regular. But don't forget, we also do our military as well. We do Cottesbury's, RF Valley, RF Lakenheath, your F-15 action. The wind is now picking up a bit. Makes the chill factor even better. Phew. Don't you just love a chilly morning? And Carl, you can keep the Ryanair in the UK. And NEM UK, thanks for joining us. Thank you much. Please do subscribe to us. Please like, please follow. And everything else, we're absolutely free of charge. Do you know when you get to the stage that you can't feel your fingers? Yeah, I'm beginning to get to that stage. Must wear gloves. Must wear gloves. You see the bit of a crosswind there. He should be banking to the left. Over the M1. Heading south now. And then finally over Hemel Hempstead. And we'll pan around to the arriving aircraft now. Busy, busy, busy. That's what we like. Pan around to the next one. Morning Kevin. And morning Jane. And morning Manny. And Cornish Nige. How you keeping, my friend? Hope you're keeping well. Man, Shepherds. And if you're on YouTube, please do like, subscribe, follow, and everything else what they tell us to do. And don't forget, we're also on Twitch. Lightweight Lee is over there. Don't forget, we do this for absolutely nothing at all, free of charge, and we love doing this. All we ask is you just like us and share us around, follow us. The only way we make anything from this is if you donate through Stars or through Streamlabs, or look at that, that was nice, or any way you wish to donate. That's the only way. We pump the money straight back into AIA. We have a Bizz Jet backtracking. Pan around. We'll wait for the other aircraft to taxi down. We'll leave it on this little Bizz Jet for you. And Ben, two Bizz Jets coming in, no sorry, Wizzairs coming in, 3 221s behind each other. And Andy Coates nailing them landings today. We're just holding here here while the other one is. So he's getting ready to roll out, so I'll go down to him now. Do another Bizz Jet or two. Now I used to know my Bizz Jets, but I'm not au fait about them now. I know you've got Falcons, Embraers, Jetstreams, and but not 100% sure, I'm afraid, on that. Hi, Jackie. He certainly won't messing about that one. Pan around to the next arriving aircraft. Still a little way out at the moment, so while we wait, we'll just leave it on these two for a couple of seconds. Embraer Legacy. Next one is a Bizz Jet, I think, coming in. Yep, it's a Bizz Jet coming in. Give a couple more seconds and I'll pan around to him. And the sun is just breaking through the clouds now. Nice bright sunny day today here at Luton. Frost. And I'm going to pan around to the next one. Ryanair is dropping in. I can see two at the moment behind me on approach. And as you can see, Vicky is saying, if you do like it, please hit the thumbs up, help us grow. And Caroline, hit well, keep watch all day. Thank you very much. Don't know if my fingers can keep this going all day though. It's freezing. It should warm up in a little while. Keep telling myself that. I keep telling myself it's going to be 17 degrees later. At a certain point, my fingers are going to have to warm up. And we'll pan around to the arriving aircraft as he banks off to the left. So you guys keeping count of how many we've had arriving and departing this morning? Anyone at all? We've had a few. Pan around to the next one. Avia Dream channel, good morning. It's freezing, man. God. I would say, happily say it's bitter out here. Two more EasyJets taxiing out. And we'll pan around. Wizzair's German registration Bizz Jet. Hi Sarah, good morning. And Ben. And there's Ben, the Ryanair will thunder over Luton Airport Parkway. Sparky. Ryanair to Cananas. And Blue XE, Ryanair was your favourite. Glad you enjoyed that. Kevin, that's a Cessna Citation. There you go. I used to know the Bizz Jets. Like I said, not 100% sure on them anymore. I need to get back into my Bizz Jets. I think I might have to study them. Arriving. We'll pan around to the arrival on now. And even Vicky, our moderator on YouTube, says she can't believe how busy Luton really is. Yeah. The first 2 hours in the mornings, nice bit of vapour there on the wings. It's busy. "60 aircraft within 2 hours. That does not include your Bizz Jets. 60. Here at Luton you can't see most of the terminal. You've got the Wizzair terminal, which is just at the back there, and then you've got your cargo aircraft at the back there, and also your Bizz Jets. We'll pan around to the next departing aircraft. I love the smell of AV fuel. Oh yes, it smells so lovely. Who doesn't love a bit of AV fuel, eh? Hotel Bravo, Juliet, Kilo, Kilo. Is that a Falcon? Morning, Lizzie. Have a good day. Thanks so much for watching. And hi, Dave. R33 DYMC. Thank you much for the compliment, really appreciate it. Thank you. Falcon, there you go, get in. Cheers, Kev. That's made my day, that is. I got another one right. Falcon. I'll be skipping later, knowing I've got that one right. So I hear you asking, when are we doing military next? Well, we should have done some military stuff last Saturday, but unfortunately due to the weather, which was pants, it got cancelled. We were going to go do some work with the Vampire at Coventry Airport, but the weather wasn't too good, so we cancelled that. So the next time for military is next week on Wednesday the 20th. So if you're not too sure what to do, press the notification bell button, whatever you like to call it, and you'll get updates of what we're doing. So next week we will be heading off and doing some military stuff. Saying hi to Gary and morning Phil. That's it now, got this one right. Oh, yes. But if you're over on YouTube, if you've not pressed that thumbs up or the notification bell or haven't subscribed, make sure you do. So next week we will be bringing you some military. Not too sure where it's going to be yet, but we'll bring you some military aircraft. Banks off to the left, and we've got an inbound up. So it might be RAF Coningsby with the Typhoons, it might be RAF Lakenheath with your F-15s, it might be RAF Valley with your Hawks, or it might be Mildenhall with your KC-135s, Ospreys and Hercs. Sarah saw the F-15s fly over Chelmsford. Yep, they were on their way to Tottenham Hotspur's football ground for the American football. have another Ryanair, 3 Wizz Airs, 2 EasyJets, getting ready for departure. Kevin, break is over. Back to work. See you all soon. Cheers, Kev. Take care, my friend. And Meridian Wizzair 8421 321 from Naples. And Gary, hope you're keeping well. Karen, good morning. This is my local. Feels asked, would I do the B1s at Fairford? Unfortunately, I wouldn't live stream those guys. Simple reason is because they're operational. They could be mission status. They could be heading off somewhere that they wouldn't like to be live streamed. So I try and keep away from stuff like that. That's my personal opinion. I don't think it's the done thing to be live streaming aircraft when they're on deployment. You just never know where them guys are heading off to. And the last thing I want to do is upset the mid-street and get them knocking on my front door. Hope that explains that one, Phil. Don't get me wrong, I would love to, but I don't fancy getting myself in hot water. Hi guys from Edinburgh Airport. I do believe that was a 319. I've been watching that 319 landing in Aberdeen from David Bone. Man, oh shit, but that's cold. I've only had a few arriving at the departing aircraft this morning. And now we have 3 Wizz Airs on the bounce for departure. Pan around to the Wizz. Phil went, yep, 2 went over to Germany this morning, yep, to Spain Island. And ING, wow, I am watching from Saudi Arabia. Morning, Jackie. And U5N7 watching from Australia. But it's warmer than here. I will go down to Fairford, hopefully to video the B1s, and that will be a video available in the future. But like I said, I won't go down a live stream just in case they're on a delicate mission. Have you seen Men in Black? Don't fancy one of the guys standing at my door. Even though I think Will Smith's a bit of alright. Joke, guys, joke. And Hilly Hog, one after another. Yes, it certainly is busy. And so any airline that's not from this airport, and Andy, the F-15's up on Sunday, caused a few comments everywhere. Yeah, shocking, eh? 15's up on a Sunday. Oh, lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream this morning. If you are an early riser and join me, thank you. But we will be doing our military show next week, next Wednesday I do believe the date is, and then the following week we have 2 or 3 days of live streams. One will be East Midlands, where I have a little guest joining me. Little Abby will be joining me. Bless her little cotton sock, she wants to join me, so she'll be joining me next week, the week after. We'll do East Midlands, and that'll be a family show. Probably going to be live from about 4:30 till about midnight. And that's our East Midlands show. And morning Sean from Aberdeen. And Graham from New Zealand. Blue XC, the pink Wizzair paint, make it look like a flying gum. Very good. An iced hello from Auckland, New Zealand. And PCI Treen, good day from Melbourne, Australia. Thanks so much guys for joining us. So we do have a couple of moderators. We have Vicky, who's moderating on YouTube for us. And then we have Shirley over on Facebook, and then we have Lightweight Lee, who is on Twitch. We also have Twitch as well. We hope to bring you live streams once or twice a week. Unfortunately, like I said, we didn't have a chance last week. We were busy out at London Heli Expo, working with those guys, which was a great event. And now we have Ryanair lined up. We have a couple of firefighters over there. We're just waiting for the Ryanair to taxi on, she has. We'll pan around. And now we only have 2 ready for departure. Yeah, it's only till midnight. Better than our 3 o'clock stream one day. The lightweight went home at 5. At 5, he went home at 9, sorry. And Carl, does anyone know what airports are affected by the new travel changes? Well, hopefully everyone's going to be busier. That's what we're hoping for. And then there's a lull. It could be quiet for a little while, guys. Oh no, there's another 2 Wizzairs taxiing down. Oh, and they keep coming. And stop and get gas. Good morning from Southern California. Good morning. And transport guy, I'm flying with Jet 2 from Birmingham on Friday. I'm taking the kids off to football on Tuesday night. G and JJ, your daughter will be getting a lot of experience for later in her career. Look forward to hearing Abby from East Midlands. Yeah, she'll probably be putting me in my place. If you've not joined me with Abby, Abby is a bit of a character when she joins us on a stream. Normally she joins us, eats all the food, and then disappears. Goes to sleep, comes back, eats more food, disappears. And in the middle of that somewhere, she just hurls me loads of abuse. But what makes it worse at East Midlands, I'm going to be having the wife join me and Emily. Now, I'm predicting the wife won't last very long and she'll take the other one with her, and then Abby will be the one staying with me. But we'll see. Now, this was an interesting thing. A minute ago, he was given a bit of a fire practice. Let's see if he squirts a bit of water while we're waiting for the next aircraft to depart. Ben Hartley, Wizzair on final from Budapest. Oh, I think he's finished. We do have an aircraft on approach, as I said, 321, and what we do, we'll pan it around to these Wizzairs are holding while we wait for the aircraft to get a bit closer to us. Good, Andy, good morning. And Peter PDK from Australia. Wizzair on final from Budapest. And if you have just joined us today and you're new, please do press the thumbs up, the like, subscribe and follow. It really is appreciated. And Jackie, Abby's still into her Apache helicopters. Yep, she's got a bit quiet on it at the moment. I think she's been a bit disheartened about the inactivity from the guys themselves, and I've told her they're on deployment and stuff. But at the moment, I do believe she still wants to be an Apache pilot. Yes, it will be chilly East Midlands, yeah. I no doubt that will be the case. I will be wearing gloves, don't worry. I've not bought them today, but I've learnt a lesson today. Wear gloves. But it's just beginning to warm up now, which is good. I can actually feel my fingers now. I'm sure the missus would disappear and go and get dinner and everything else. And Wangdak, Gonpi, where's this airport? This is Luton. London, I don't know why they call it London, but it's London Luton Airport. Even though it's miles away from London. But it's great to see London Luton busy again. And it does look like we're going to get a bit of a quiet spell coming up. So he should bank to the left, which he is. And then we have another Wizzair getting ready for departure. How long we're going to be streaming for today? Probably for about another half an hour or so. Blue EXE. These are like climbing from an F-16. Yeah, they go up pretty quick here. And Rovery, gaming and music. How are we all? This is nice to be back inside. What airports do you go to? I go to any and everywhere. Luton, Heathrow, Birmingham, be Manchester, be Scotland, and then obviously the military side of things. Coningsbridge, Lake and Heaths, RAF Valley, RAF Mildenhall. Now, wasn't that a busy spell, guys? That was non-stop for a little while there. So he's going to bank off to the left. And then as he banks off, we'll pan around. And we'll put it there for now. While we wait for any more aircraft that's going to be departing. And Gary, just bought you a coffee. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And Tim, have I missed the A380? Yes, of course you have, yeah. You missed the A380 a long time ago, Tim. Yes, Steve, strange fact, Luton is closer to London by about 3 miles. Yeah, I think Tim has a fixation on the A380. So while we wait, what we'll do, we'll show you a couple of bits, a couple of slides, a couple of graphics. So the way we work is we work on donations only. If you feel obliged, if you'd like to, we have Streamlabs, buy a coffee, Facebook stars, and super chat on YouTube. We don't charge for anything, but if you feel you'd like to, we'd really appreciate it. We do have our own merch. On scope merchandise is one of our main things we've got, brand new to us. You can have your own designed t-shirts, mugs, etc, etc, etc. You can tell my voice is going. And then I've made this little graphic up a little while ago. This little graphic gives you a bit of information about Luton Airport. Runway 25 is now here and 07. And as you can see on the map there, you can see all the terminal, and the apron is at the back of the airfield. And here at the front you can see the main car park of Luton. Penny in Crawford, another coffee on the way. Cheers, Daz, thank you very much. Appreciate that, thank you. So that was a little bit of information about Luton. And Vin Limited High watching from the Philippines. Thank you very much. So now we have a bit of a quiet spell. So now I rely on you guys to tell me what's the next aircraft arriving or departing. And Craig, there should be a Jet2 taxi in Alicante. There is somebody I know on board. I'm in Alicante waiting. Fantastic. The stream is still there. I'm just showing you a couple of graphics. We're just now waiting for aircraft. The problem here with Luton is that you never know what's been pushed back at the back, because the car park now is you can't really hear the aircraft taxiing. Yes, transport guy. Yep, I know the numbers 026 and 08. I did the graphics before the runway change, so it is 25 here and 07. I'm fully aware of that, and I do apologise if that's confused you on the graphic, but it is 25 and 07. It used to be 26 and 08. So I can hear aircraft are beginning to push back, an engine started in the distance. You can just hear them. Have the numbers changed, runway changed? Yes. Something to do with the magnetic force or whatever I like to call it. Most of the runways changed. Bryce Norton changed. Most of the runways have changed. They changed it at RF Mildenhall. wind's picked up again here. God, never do like the wind chill factor. Next departing is 8:50, which is an EasyJet. Hopefully we'll get a couple of Bizz Jets. Yep, there's one at the back there. Just being pushed back now, I can see. There you go, taxiing down and pushing back. So you can see down up there all the aircraft. What's the full reason for the change? I do believe something to do with the magnetic force of the Earth. They have to align. Someone probably will know better than me, but I do believe that's what it's for. I don't know the actual terminology, but I do believe something to do with the magnetic force of the Earth and the moon and stuff like that is. Cal is watching from Stevenage, up the road from here. And Russell, we have Wiz coming from Milan 12 minutes out. Thank you much for that. And Lim Ian G650 headed your way. A runway designated consists of two digital numbers, which the whole number nearest the 10th of the magnetic north when viewed from directions approach. So it was something to do with the magnetic force or whatever it was then. Oh. Deborah watching from Hitchin. Very nice looking aircraft. And we'll leave it on that EasyJet for a second. Oh goodness me. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Rusty White, the magnetic poles changed, so runway's positions changed. That's from Rusty White. And Blue EXE, I'm excited about. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be here at 9:40, not unless my mods are okay to sit until 9:40. But I don't think you're going to get much aircraft between 9 and 9:40. If we want to carry on the stream, I'll see if the mods are okay with that. And Graham, just found your channel, watching from Swindon. Thank you much for joining us, Graham. Really appreciate it. Please do hit that subscribe button. And he is backtracking. So I'm going to hold it on to the Wiz while he backtracks. It looks like he might try and nip in front. Actually, I think he is. And Oscar, my favourite airport is Luton because of the weird vibe of some of my favourite holidays started. So he's going to nip in front of the Bizz Jet. Hold it there. It's actually beginning to warm up, guys. Would you believe it? It's warming up. going to do is I'm going to ask the mods. Mods, are you happy to sit around until 9:40 for the 787 that's going to be arriving here? So I'm asking the moderators, are they happy to sit around until 9:40? If they are, then what we'll do, we shall sit and wait until the arriving of the Dreamliner here. But I'm going to make sure they're okay with it. If they are, we'll stay. But there may be some quietness in the traffic, guys. Thanks, Cal, for just subscribing. Thank you very much. So we've got Vicky is happy to stay. So we're now waiting on Shirley. Shirley's who is on Facebook. She's happy to stay, which is good. And I do believe Lightweight Lee, who is on Twitch, he's happy to stay as well. But there won't be much of aircraft movements from 9 o'clock onwards, so if you're okay with it, we'll stay around until Dreamliner arrives. Hi Hayden. If you guys can keep an eye on the Dreamliner for me, I'd appreciate that. But I think we've got 9:40 arrival. That was a nice departure there. I'm going to hold it just there for now. And Shirley, do I get breakfast? No, you don't. 9:50, so we've got an hour. So we have full arrivals, including the 787 and 2 departures from 9 to 9:40. So if you guys are okay with that, we'll do that. We'll hold out until the Dreamliner arrives here at Luton. Good evening, Ken from Sydney. And it's a chewy fly. Saying hi to Petar. And Ian, nice location there, Daz. With the zoom, looks like you're on the runway grass. Yeah, I've got blanket out there and having a bit of a picnic. Saying hi to the party squad. Over on Twitch. Party Squad Gaming. Over there on Twitch land. So it's just gone over Stuttgart now. That's from Ben. And the next arrival is at 9:15. That's from Rovery Gaming. And Steve Farrington, nice panning skills, buddy. That's come from all the photography I've been doing over the years. Cheers for that, Steve, appreciate that. So So if you guys want me to sit out till the Dreamliner arrives, we will. But I can't promise you on the amount of aircraft that will be in and out of Luton now. This comes to the quiet period. I'll pan around to the EasyJet, which we're departing. Before you ask, I won't be singing any songs. Hi Nicholas. Nice to see Luton Airport. I'd love to smell that aviation fuel. Look how you can see at Wizzair turning finals. I do believe we do have a Bizz Jet taxi down, I think. Bit of a crosswind there. We'll pan around to these EasyJets that are parked up. I'll wait for the Bizz Jet to taxi towards us. Darren's got a lovely singing foot. Thanks for that, Shirley. And Blue EXE. Bit of, I believe, a couple of Ryanairs will be landing. Get your pen and paper out and rate the landings. EasyJet 319 Edinburgh. And Hoff 79905. Where is this airport? This is London Luton. And you've joined us for the early bird live stream this morning. And I do believe that's a Falcon. Tell me I'm right on that one. Come on. Come on guys, tell me I'm right on that. Because I'm not 100% sure on my Bizz Jets, but please tell me that's a Falcon. And Ken, excuse my arrogance, ignorance, how big plane can land at Luton? So I know we've had Concorde here before. I know we've had a 777 here. I know you've had a 747 SP here. But I'm not too sure an A380 can get here. Falcon, look at that from Harry. Get in. That's 2 now. It's like I know my Bizz Jets, isn't it? I haven't got a clue. Got a Wizzair pushback. And the cold breeze keeps coming. There you go. Falcon. And we have a runway sweep now. Vicky, one of my greatest memories was watching the Concorde land at London Luton many years ago. Many years ago. And Cal, Ryanair's just taken off from Dublin. It's on its way into Luton. And then Tim, Bombardier Global 6000 on its way from LAX, due in just before the 787 Dreamliner. Okay, that was the Wizzair that just came over my house. That's so cool. It's pretty cool that you guys can see the aircraft going over your house and then I get it landing, or vice versa, taking off and then you guys get to see it. Ken Jones, that would have been great. We only saw a couple of times in Sydney. I was lucky enough to see it. Concorde, yes, what a fantastic aircraft that was. Absolutely fantastic aircraft. Finished before its time. And what was the story? I do believe they were running out of parts for the aircraft, and obviously the Air France crash. That was the end of Concorde. It finally worked out it was financially not viable to keep the aircraft flying. Ben Hartley, MNG Cargo have recently bought a second-hand A330, which is coming to Luton Sunday, or every Sunday at 5 o'clock. Blue Air due in at 9:45 from Cal. Rusty White, we had an AN12 into Luton. That was a noisy bugger. And Chewy 787 over Luxembourg now. So it's getting here, slowly but surely. And if you're on Twitch, good morning to you guys on Twitch. And if you're in Shirley's shop, good morning at Shirley's shop. And if you've joined us and you're new to us today on this channel, thank you very much for joining us. It really is appreciated. Yep, and unfortunately they retired Concorde way too early in my eyes. Like the 747s, retired them way too early. Same as the Tornado, my favourite, retired that way too early. Harriers way too early. So just keep you updated on other things we do. We do the C-54 Skymaster. We work with that at the moment down in Northfield. doing taxi runs, not taxi runs, sorry, engine starts. They hope to get it doing taxi runs in the future, and we'll be bringing more live streams from there. Also, the Buccaneer Aviation Group down in Cotswolds with the anti-debt runs and taxi runs. We'll be working with those guys. We have done some bits and pieces with them previously, but hopefully we're going to be doing more with them in the future. We've just come back from Heli Expo in the XL London, where we worked alongside them as their media team with pictures and videos. They're coming out very shortly. And then also we've got our live stream at military bases. So next week we'll be at military base. Make sure you join us for that. Press the notification bell button, or whatever you like to call it. And then the following week after that, we'll be heading out a couple of times in the week, and one family show will be at East Midlands on the Wednesday, I think it is, the 27th, and that'll be a show that I'll be bringing with the family. Little Abby will be joining me with her hot chocolate and her packed lunch, and she'll be with me from 4:30 until 12 o'clock at night. We'll bring you loads and loads of cargo stuff. We love a bit of cargo activity from East Mids. It's another Wizzair taxiing out. I'm not too sure if I can see another Bizz Jet taxiing out or not. But finally I can begin to feel my fingers. They're warming up a little bit now. I can see arriving aircraft from my house, and they pass over Stevenage, departing aircraft climb out of Luton over Barton Hills from my house. That's from Ben. So I live in Berkhamsted, so Berkhamsted I get the aircraft going into Heathrow. They go over the Bovidon Hold. I get to see those guys. I get to see the guys going into land at Luton when they're using 07. We have Wizzair taxiing out. If you guys can see anything coming in inbound, let me know. But we're holding that now for you guys that want the Dreamliner. So we'll hold out for that, which is due in at 9:40-9:50. Gregory, they're permanently in lockdown in Australia, but isn't it Qantas starting flights again international from November time? I do believe I can hear another aircraft pushing back, so we'll do a pan around now to the Wizzair that's getting ready for departure. I'm so glad I put a hat on, I'm telling you now. Oh, if I hadn't put a hat on, jeez. Wizzair inbound 10 minutes, thanks Cal. And Vicky will be on a Dreamliner in 4 weeks, not counting down at all. So where are you going then, Vicky? Anywhere nice? Make us all jealous, why not? Wizzair 320 coming in from Larnaca in 6 minutes. Thanks, Ben. Another Wizzair's pushed back. So he should bank off to the left. You can see a bit of the crosswind there on that aircraft. There it goes. Back around, and we'll leave it on the Bizz Jet area at the moment. You can see all them Bizz Jets over the back there. And then Wizzair 321 is 28 minutes out. Cheers again for that, Ben. And a glider is not far from here. That's Dunstable Downs. Good old Dunstable. A friend of mine. He went to Dunstable Downs for a little trip on a glider. And you know, you get the old pulley, the old elastic band that pulls you up. He fainted when he got to the top. That was a waste of money for him. Do you remember a thing? Sun, sea, sand and sun cream. So that must be somewhere nice and warm. I'd say you're going, Vicky. And Danny Ban, being a Villa fan, loved the livery on the Wizzair. And Ken loves seeing wind throwing planes about. Wizzair due in about 3 minutes. Still looking down at the old ILS. Can't see nothing at the moment, but we'll keep an eye out. And Hive Ryan. And once again, if you have joined us and you're new to us today, thank you very much for joining us. Please do press that subscribe, follow our button and everything else. It really is appreciated. We enjoy bringing these live streams to you, and we do both military and civilian. Military ones, you get your F-15s, your Typhoons, your Hawks. If you like your big stuff, then you get your KC-135s, your Ospreys and your Hercs. And Andy says, come on Vicky, anything else? Blue Air 737, 41 minutes out, and Wizzair and Ryanair on radar, both outbound. Thanks Ken, we appreciate it. Ellie, good morning. Oh, off to Mexico. Mexico? Blimey. I can't afford a trip to Clacton, let alone Mexico. So I can get the aircraft now, can see it on approach. Just joined the ILS. And Ian Crawford, the estimated time of the Chewy now is 9:59. That time's going up. It's not supposed to be going up, it's supposed to be going down. So you have two Wizzairs now taxiing now. Oh, sorry. Wizzair over Stevenage. Chewy from Istanbul due in over Amsterdam Schiphol. Paul just subscribed, excellent Camelback and commentary. Thank you very much, really is appreciated. And we have a couple of Wizzairs taxiing out now. So we'll just leave it there because they'll come around this little bit and there's a dip just as he comes around the corner. Wizzair 2304 on final approach from Bluey, thank you very much. And Ellie, how long do you keep your camera on? Well, the battery life lasts 4 hours, but I have an external battery pack which I can plug in, and a company gave us a power pack which allows me to stream longer for you, and they the moderators did put a link up earlier on. If you follow that link, you get €50 off the item. And Ryan, I do apologize. Oh, Ryan, he's got COVID. That's not good. I hope you get better soon. For someone who's had COVID twice, I know exactly how you feel. Not very nice. And Ken, I like plane spotting, but now very little of how it works. 15 words or less. How does an ILS work? ILS work, there's a kaleidoscope and a localizer, and the aircraft join up. It's like a radio frequencies. They join up, and basically it tells the aircraft if they're on their direction and if their height and everything else is correct for the arriving approach onto the runway. I do believe that's how it works. So you have vertical and horizontal.
It's a local airport. We don't have none of that sort of thing here.
So we have this Wizzair arriving, and then we have another one departing, another one taxiing out, and a Ryanair. And I do believe we have a Bizz Jet as well. Panning around to the next one. TUI now is over Belgium. Not long then, guys. I hope that helped, Ken. I hope that kind of explained it. My terminology might be out a little bit, but I know what I mean. I know what I'm trying to say. And Ryan is watching because it makes him happy again. Good. That's what I like to hear. We like happy people. If you're happy, we're happy. Bank off to the left. Another Wizzair taxiing on. Ryan, thank you much for subscribing, really appreciate it. And you can see Shirley's put the link up on Facebook for the power pack that we're using. And Cal Bizz Jet on its way in finals. And the next one to depart will be a Ryanair. And I did think I saw a Bizz Jet taxiing or pushing back or something. And we'll pan around to the Ryanair. So he's holding for something. And Kuli, greetings from Pakistan. Thanks for joining us this morning. And is there many spotters around? There's quite a few, Andy. There must be at least 10, 15 here this morning. There is a Bizz Jet taxiing out at the moment, and there is one on approach. So we'll wait for him to get a bit closer, and then we will pan around to him. EasyJet 320 just taken off from Glasgow, around 57 minutes away, and we'll do a pan around now to the Bizz Jet. Like I said this morning, it was about 60 aircraft arriving here between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning. Then it goes for a little quiet spell. Now, is that Cessna citation? Like I said, I'm not on my Bizz Jets a lot, but is that a Cessna? That to me is guesswork. That's a Ryanair 737. What with that one? So he should be doing a straight out departure. Get in there. Cessna. Oh, close then. I've got a Cessna, right? that's free. I'm doing alright on this. I will do some swatting up on my Bizz Jets, guys. I have to admit, I am poor on Bizz Jets. Bono Aviation, never been to the airport, but we'll have to visit. Great views, yes, it's great here. If you've never been, do come along. Luton is fantastic. And they have had a military in here before. They've had the Hercs in here before. What we're going to do, guys, because you've asked so nicely, we will stay around for the Dreamliner, and once the Dreamliner arrives we will disappear for today, and we hope you've enjoyed the stream. And if you have enjoyed it and you haven't already, please like us, please press that subscribe button and follow button, and then join us again for our military stuff, because we do military and civilian. And please do tell your friends, cats, dogs, anybody that would like to join us, watch us. We have little Esme, which is Steve's daughter. She's only a little dinky thing. And Bluey EXE, I love the stream. Thank you very much, really is appreciated. And Bono Aviation, absolutely superb, thank you. And what makes us special is that we're absolutely free of charge, and we only work on donations. It's not mandatory. If you want to, we appreciate it. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. We do it for the love of aviation. That's what it's all about. My last visit to Luton was 2003, and that's from Graham. And here you can talk to me about whatever you like. Food, Abby's favourite. No, I won't even guess where that was. Was that a Gulfstream? Or was that another Falcon? I don't know. I'll go pan around to the Wizzair. God, that wind. Oh. Global Express. Okay, I was close. We have another Bizz Jet taxiing down. Here we'll bank to the left, heading over to Europe. Off he goes. And when they take off, this is from Ken, when they take off, they are all going to the right. Yep, because the crosswind, the wind is coming from to the northwest, I do believe. So they've got a bit of a crosswind here at the moment. So they're obviously going to go into the wind, and as there's a bit of a crosswind, and then they're banking over to the left or the right. This is a Beechcraft 400. I don't know my Bizz Jets. Can you tell? We're 31 minutes out from Ben. Thanks, Ben. Hi, Steve Jeffries. Chewy 787 just past Brussels, another airport we will visit in the future when we're allowed to. Just tucking into a Polo Inn. And we have another Wizzair taxiing down. 2 Wizzairs taxiing down. Which is good. Busy today. Nice busy morning. And we'll be finishing off with the Dreamliner arriving here at London Luton. Crosswinds is north-northwest and south-southeast. So almost a crosswind from the northwest. That's what I thought it was. It looked like it was a northwest wind. And then he's going to go and watch a train. Enjoy trains. That was quick. That was quick. So we have 2 Wizzairs taxiing. Wizzair from Pristina 6 minutes out, Ryanair from Dublin 12 minutes out. Take care, Ellie. And if anyone's fans of trains, have you ever visited the National Railway Museum in York? I cannot say I have. I remember once being on a platform of Watford Junction and watched a bloke get the number, because they get the serial numbers, don't they? And this Intercity 125 went through the station, and I asked him how he got the number. It went so fast, even I couldn't tell the number, and he just knew it. Dad nearly got run over by a steam train, he was telling me years and years ago. Obviously he wasn't that quick. Morning Barry from Southampton. Global 6000 incoming from Los Angeles, 22 minutes out. And the Chewy 787 is about to get to the coast of Belgium. Again, don't forget we're on Twitch, Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. They're banking round to the left. Another Wizzair. I think I can see two on arrival now, but we'll pan around to the Wizzair and wait. I do believe there is two. My eyes have just gone. I do believe there's two. I can see two on approach. Good morning, Dave from a dry Glasgow. You make that sound like you never have one of those there, Dave. Hope that's not true. I hope you have many a dry days. And BY8051 just about head over the water. That's from Caroline. Just crossing the English Channel. Wizzair on final. Hi Ali. And morning from Prestatyn. That's from DH Trains. Dave, not for the last few days. So you've had no rain. Tell me it's been nice and sunny. And hi to SMJ Aviation on Twitch. Wizzair, how many? When I go to Birmingham to see them, they were always cancelled. I do believe they have about 10 arrive and depart first thing in the morning here. I'll wait for this to get a bit closer and then we'll pan around to it. Now I do believe this is a Bizz Jet approaching. Reverse thrusts. Now we'll pan around. We'll wait for the next inbound aircraft to get a bit closer. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you very much to my moderators, Vicky, Lee and Shirley for this morning. And what time did you go live this morning? We were live at 7 AM this morning. DH Trains, I've no idea why your pictures are not moving. I hope everyone else's pictures are moving. We'll pan around to the next arriving aircraft. Wizzair now taxiing out, getting ready for departure. Good morning, Thomas. First time watching, great stream. Thank you much, Thomas. Really appreciate it. Morning, Chris. And Indy Kid, this stream is great. Thank you very much. Smell of burning rubber as he's touched down. Have the security go past, giving them a little wave. And Rusty White, stream's all good here. There might be a problem at your end, DH trains. So another thing we support is Jeffrey the Giraffe, and I've been informed that next year I'm going to be jumping out of an aeroplane for 2 good causes, which is multiple sclerosis and also Jeffrey the Giraffe and Great Ormond Street Hospital. Jeffrey the Giraffe is, unfortunately, a little girl passed away a few years ago, and Jeffrey the Giraffe was a way of making money for the hospital, which is the Great Ormond Street Fund. And what we're doing at Aviation Action is making people aware of a fantastic cause to give money to the Great Ormond Street Fund. And I know Shirley and Vicky have put it up on YouTube and Facebook recently. And we'll pan around to the next aircraft arriving. And we'll leave it just there for a few minutes while we await the next aircraft. I do believe I can hear one pushing back in the distance. And Philly Moggs MBE, thank you much for the stars, really appreciated. And then TWEVS Smith, next citation 560XL, followed by Cessna 525, citation Jet 2, followed by Legacy 550. Blimey. And then Blue EXE, 3 dislikes. Those are the people who are just upset that they are having a bad quality because they are watching on a dang Samsung fridge. Very good, I like that. You're always going to have the people that don't like watching you. Just one of those things. Just one of those things. Eugene, good morning. And hit the like button, thank you very much. Hi Deborah. And Chewy 8051 is more than halfway across the Lingus channel. That time is slowing down, isn't it? Now 10 o'clock. We'll go around to the next BizJet arriving. If you are watching on YouTube, press that like button, subscribe button, thumbs up, make people aware that you're enjoying the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. unfortunately, Blue XC, you're always going to get your haters. From Germany. By the looks of it, we do have a couple of other, or one Bizz Jet taxiing up behind there. And have you got any pin badges? I'm sure we can get some pin badges for you, Jane. Blue Air, 6 minutes out from Matt McQueen. And then Mrs. Slockham's cat. I could watch Bizz Jets come and go all day. Off to Stansted to see some real fantastic. Enjoy Stansted. Yeah, that was a nice colour on that one there, Bluey. So I do believe my eyes, I can see enough on approach, and we've got a Wizzair taxiing out. Again, if you have just joined us, we really do appreciate it. If you are new to us, thank you very much. And I know I've said it earlier on, but if you are new and you don't know, we do military as well. Next week, we will be heading out and doing a military show for you. And the week after, we'll bring a couple of shows for you. Where little Abby, the star of the show, will be joining us. Little Abs is my AV geek. She'll be joining us. Janet, great start to the morning. Thanks, Darren. Or Daz, you're more welcome. And you can call me Daz or Darren, or as the missus calls me, Oi. Do you see any Fucker 100 anymore? Or have they all finally gone? They were my favourite. I used to know what Fucker looks like. You'd have to help me out. I hope I pronounced it in the right way there. But you can see how busy it is with Bizz Jets here, as well as the commercial airliners, your Wizzairs, your EasyJets, your Ryanairs. Plus you get your cargo stuff here as well. We will be going to East Midlands for our cargo stream not next week, the week after. The little Abby will be joining me from about 4:30 till about midnight. We'll be streaming. That'll be a family affair, that one. Chills just beginning to get to me now, guys. Just beginning to get to me. And Cal, yesterday 2 MNG 330s came in here. Pretty good. And where's the tower? It's quite simple. When the next one lands, I'll pan it around and you can see where the tower is. Dora, hello, quite lovely here. Just discovered the channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. We'll pan around now for the arriving aircraft. I do believe this is your Blue Air. Nope, it's Ryanair. Rate the landing. So who was asking about the control tower as I pan back round? There's your control tower. And then Dreamliner has now crossed the English Channel, which is good. Victor Tilson, great to see some of the big jets. Rusty White, 6 out of 10. Bluey, 4 out of 10. God, you guys are hard. And Lee, am I in the long stay car park? No, I'm south of the airfield. The long stay car park is north of the airfield. I'm south of the airfield. Back round, we'll pan it on and leave it on the Wizzair for now. Another aircraft inbound. The Chewy now at 11,000 feet. So is inbound, good. Melissa, watching with my 18-month-old daughter Amelia. Good morning. Ryan, Aviation Action, please do plane spot in the Heathrow on Sunday the 11th. At 11, on Sunday at 11. Oh, there's a request. Eugene, there is a road underneath the runway at Luton. There is indeed, yep. And now to park here, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. There's your blue air. Now back round to your Wizzairs. Doesn't look like we've got long now for the Dreamliner, which is good. And Bluey EXE excited for the 787 to land. Alan Page, great show from Tunbridge Wells. Ellie is back from watching trains. bank to the left. You can see a bit of crosswind there. And as he banks off to the left now, and we'll pan it to here for a couple of seconds while I wait for the aircraft to arrive. Yeah, good coverage, fellas. Have you got plans to make this regular slot? Due to work commitments, I will be putting up 24 hours beforehand where I'm going to be live, but we hope to be heading up to Luton on a regular basis to bring you action from here. God love Luton. Luton's a fantastic place. Leave it on this EasyJet for now. Say hi to Andrew. And Ellie, we are waiting for the Dreamliner, so probably about another 5 or 6 minutes and then we'll be disappearing for the day. You're more welcome, Ian, anytime. My claim to fame, I used to be the opening sequence to a TV documentary EasyJet. That was Victor Tilson. Freezing up here. Ian, how long you been spotting for? I have been spotting since the age of 9, and I'm now 40. What am I? 40, nearly 47. So I've been spotting for a while. Hi, David Johnson. David Johnson. Is there any viewing where you can stand safely to watch it? If you message me, David, on here, I will send you the location where I am, and you can bring your car here and you can sit here all day. There's no problem at all. You can safely sit here. If you've got family, you can sit on the grass and have a picnic. If you haven't got a family, just borrow somebody's for the day and sit with them. You just randomly go and sit next to a family, it'll be fine. We're all friendly people here. Next inbound aircraft. You can see how busy it is with Bizz Jets here. And many spotters here will be here specifically just for Bizz Jets. They'll get their pictures of the Bizz Jet that's just landed, jump back in their car and wait for the next one. Morning, Stephen. How long are you streaming for? Gotta love Luton Airport. We'll wait for the Dreamliner, and then that probably will be us finished for the day. Blue, that was 5 out of 10. Timothy Smith, where are you parked? We're south side of the airfield at Luton Airport. Chewy at 5,000 feet, now EasyJet as well. It seems lots of people are waiting. Oh, we have a little, another little Bizz Jet taxiing out. And Ellie, thank you very much, you're so sweet, really appreciate that, thank you. And don't forget, we're also on Twitch. We're over there on Twitch. So we'll pan around to the next departing aircraft, little Bizz Jet. My size Bizz Jet, that'd do me. Something like that small, fantastic. Now, wouldn't it be funny if you done a whole backtrack? That would be funny. Take care, Ellie. Thanks very much. And Bluey, Dreamliner is 4 minutes out. Another quick departure there. And what we'll do, we'll pan around to these EasyJets, which I don't think could be long before they're back in use. And DJ Kui, good morning. And morning Brooke. Good morning Francis. Dreamliner is 3 minutes away. So once the Dreamliner has arrived, we shall bid you a farewell. Unfortunately, we can't stay around for much longer due to commitments, but we do have 2 inbound aircraft and a Bizz Jet taxiing out, so we'll wait for a lull in the traffic and then we'll disappear. Hi Marina from Brazil, and we'll pan around to the next aircraft arriving, which is the Bizz Jet. Mods have stayed on today, so I appreciate the mods staying on. We were only streaming till 9, so the mods have agreed to stay on, so I appreciate that, mods. another Bizz Jet taxiing down. And Cal Dreamliner just come over my house, and Izaga from Philippines. Good morning, Andrew Foster and Bluey. That was 8 out of 10 landing. That's good. So I do believe I've got the Dreamliner in sight now. I do believe it is. And GJJ, thanks very much. And Tony Finn, are you popping in for a coffee en route? Unfortunately, Tony, no. I've got to head off to the other half's dad. I've got to take him to hospital, Tony, unfortunately. So this is the reason why I'm on a timescale today. I've got to take my father-in-law to hospital. Otherwise, I would have popped in, Tony. Admire, watching from Bournemouth. Great show, nice location, thanks for the stream. Cheers Andy, take care. And we'll wait for the aircraft to arrive a bit more, come a bit closer. That Bizz Jet is from Teterboro, New York. Thanks for that. Morning Clive. Right, I think the star of the show is arriving. Shall we pan around to it, guys? There's your star of the show, guys. Dreamliner. Bad guys, eh? Not bad at all. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That is your Dreamliner down. We'll keep with him until he taxis off, goes behind the terminal, or whichever way he taxis on. He's either going to take a left and go behind the terminal, or he'll come past us. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. Hope it wasn't too painful. And Joyce, thank you very much for the stars, really appreciated. He's going to come towards us, so we'll stick with him for now. And again, thank you very much for watching us, appreciate it. Thanks so much for Shirley on Facebook, Vicky on YouTube, and Lightweight Lee on Twitch. Don't forget, we are next week doing our military show on Wednesday. I will let you know where we're going to be going later on, and then the following week we're going to be going out a couple of times towards East Midlands direction, and that's going to be a Wednesday at 4:30ish until midnight. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Been lots of aircraft movements in and out, loads of Bizz jets, over 60 aircraft in 2 hours. And if you have just joined us and you're new to the Aviation Action channel, thank you very much for joining us. It really is appreciated. Please do press that subscribe button, the notification bell, like us, follow us, and tell everyone about us. We're absolutely free of charge. Until next time, take care. Bye bye now.